Parents, when did you realize your kids actually listen to what you tell them? When my son was 8, I was always telling him that doing the right thing matters most when nobody's watching. It was something my dad drilled into me growing up. Be honest even when it sucks. Follow the rules even when you don't want to. Do good things just because they're good, not because someone's keeping score. My kid Jonah was one of those quiet, thoughtful types who took everything I said way too seriously. He'd ask me to repeat stuff 3 times just to make sure he got it right. I thought it was cute how much he hung on my every word. One Tuesday afternoon, I was running late picking him up from school. Traffic was brutal and I was doing about 40 in a 30 zone. Nothing crazy, just trying to make up time. Of course, that's when the cop pulled me over. The officer was actually pretty cool about it. Checked my license, gave me a warning about slowing down near the school zone, told me to have a good day. As we drove off, I muttered something like, "Glad that guy had better things to do than write tickets today." From the back seat, Jonah piped up, "So you only follow the speed limit when cops are around?" I laughed it off. Kids say the weirdest things, right? But he kept staring at me in the rearview mirror with this confused look on his face. The next morning, I got a call from the principal's office. Mrs. Davidson sounded confused when she asked if I could come in to discuss something Jonah had done. She wouldn't say what over the phone, just that it wasn't exactly trouble, but she needed to talk to me. I panicked. Had he gotten in a fight? Stolen something? My mind was racing as I drove to the school. When I got there, Mrs. Davidson invited me into her office where Jonah was sitting in a chair looking miserable. She explained that yesterday during lunch, a group of 5th graders had snuck out through the side door to go to the convenience store across the street. Jonah saw them leave but didn't say anything at the time. But that morning, he'd walked into her office before school started and confessed everything. Told her exactly who went, what time they left, how long they were gone. He even knew they'd bought energy drinks and candy. "Why didn't you tell someone yesterday when it happened?" Mrs. Davidson had asked him. "Because I wasn't sure if I should snitch," Jonah had said. "But then I felt really bad about it all night. My dad always says rules matter even when nobody's watching. And I was watching, so I had to tell." Mrs. Davidson looked at me. "He said he couldn't stop thinking about what you'd taught him about doing the right thing even when it's hard." I sat there feeling about 2 inches tall. Here I was, teaching my kid about integrity while I was speeding and making jokes about getting away with it. Meanwhile, he was taking my lessons so seriously that he was willing to turn in kids who would probably hate him for the rest of elementary school. The worst part was that Mrs. Davidson had to follow through. The kids who snuck out got suspended for a day. Word spread fast in a small school. By lunch, everyone knew Jonah was the one who told. When I picked him up that afternoon, he was quiet. Finally, he asked, "Dad, did I do the right thing? Everyone's mad at me now." I pulled over in the school parking lot and turned around to look at him. "You did exactly what I would want you to do, even when it was scary, even when it meant other kids might not like you. That takes real courage. But you didn't follow the speed limit yesterday, and you seemed happy that the cop didn't give you a ticket." That hit me like a punch to the gut. "You're absolutely right. I messed up. I wasn't following my own advice, and that's not fair to you." He nodded seriously. "So we both need to do better?" "Yeah, buddy. We both need to do better." That night after he went to bed, I sat outside on the porch for a long time thinking about how much my kid was actually paying attention.